reception. Sandra got swarmed. It was amazing. It was incredible. I mean, it was also wild. There was someone cosplaying at the airport, but
really,
I didn't see. I think you were overwhelmed.
I felt
because
overwhelmed.
You got just a whole group of people surrounded Sandra instantly, but it was incredible.
It was incredible. Like, hola, Brazil.
We can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Cecil, I can never trust you with either Mark or Oliver's lives, no matter what.
Ouch.
Oliver, you gotta look out for other people.
You guys are in big trouble.
You're outnumbered and outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
I'm Isabella. I'm from Hugo Gloss. Welcome to Brazil. You guys came here. You got to the airport. What was the reception like?
I saw the reception. Sandra got swarmed. It was amazing. It was incredible. I mean, it was also wild. There was someone cosplaying at the airport, but
really, I didn't see.
I think you were overwhelmed.
I felt
because
overwhelmed.
You got just a whole group of people surrounded Sandra instantly, but it was incredible.
It was incredible. Like, hola, Brazil. It was amazing. Suddenly, Brazil is there. I was a little overwhelmed. I'm so glad that you were my witness.
Oh, yes, yes.
You are very loved here in Brazil. All of you are, especially with Community and with Grace and Eve. You guys have so many iconic quotes over the years with all of your roles, and now with Invincible. Did you ever get like a quote, a specific quote, quoted at you a lot, or is like something, one of the most obscure ones that you get? And do you get anything from Invincible?
I don't get anything from Invincible yet.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, no.
But you must. You must, right?
No, definitely not.
Really?
No?
Quoting me? No.
No. Well, there was a line on Community where my character appears in a play.
Yes.
And the dean looks up and sees me and goes, ugh, Britta's in this. And every single time I am in anything, the only comments in the comments section are, ugh, Britta's in this. So until I die, that will be the only and first thing. Yes. So I am fully in acceptance of it. But yes, I have an answer to your question immediately. Ugh, Britta's in this.
And what about for you?
Oh, I would say my number one is you're my person.
Yeah.
You're my person.
That's kinder.
That's a
it
fan
is.
favorite. Particularly for me, I think Screw Beautiful, I'm Brilliant.
Oh,
your best
that's a
one.
good one. Screw
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it is a good
Brilliant.
one. So you've worked.
My character said that. That's good. That's good.
It is. It is. And it feels very you, I think. You guys worked across such different mediums, from live action to voice acting. What's a unique challenge that you find in this role? And what's a skill that you brought from other roles into Invincible?
Sometimes when I listen back, if they're playing a scene and I'm adding, fight sounds or something, I realize that I think I'm giving a full performance because I'm acting with my body when I'm doing it, and I'm kind of underwhelmed by my voice performance sometimes, and so I've really had to learn that you have to put so much more into your voice than you normally would when you're acting on screen, and so I have to make sure that my voice is dynamic and that I really concentrate on that, because otherwise, to me, I'm disappointed with my performance.
I love voice acting so much. I think Gillian and I are both from a theater background, right? So you have to be able to be flexible, but it's like you have to focus. A lot of times my movements become bigger, right? Because you have to you have big movements, but everything's focused here. But another thing why I like it is you are working with very, very immediate first instinct, which I like, which is always fresh, and you're always on you're at the very top of your instincts.
You have an amazing cast and so many iconic people voicing your characters, such as Sandra, Gillian, and Mark Hamill, and John. Was there ever a scene or a moment where you saw them putting their performance out and you said, guys, this is why I chose this person to voice this character?
Yeah, I mean, almost every single time in every single case, it's been an embarrassment of riches. Our cast is insane, present company included, and it's fun because I've wrote the comic for like 16 years, and I felt like I knew the characters, felt like I could hear their voices. But then, when you have people like Gillian and Sandra coming in and embodying the characters, it's so strange to feel like a character is so familiar and then discover new things about them and just get like a new insight into them from these voices that are like given to them that didn't exist for many years. So it's been a pretty rewarding experience.
And adapting a beloved comic series like Invincible is no small feat. So I wanted to know, how do you balance staying true to the original material and while bringing something fresh to the screen for the fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just a matter of sitting down with Simon Rasiopa and the other writers and looking at the comic and saying, how can we make this cooler? And above all else, like, if it's not broken, let's not try to fix it. So there are some things that we adapt completely directly from the comics that, have very little changes whatsoever. But even when we do that, we always try to plus it up to add some kind of new element to it. And again, because we have like because it's an hour-long animated drama, we have a lot of space to kind of get into the nooks and crannies of the characters and expand certain aspects of them. And so it's really just kind of the comic plus more is the way I look at it.
Is there any personal traits or experiences of yours that informed the shaping of your characters?
Sure. I would say Debbie, as we see particularly into season 3.
Yes.
I feel like, let's just bring it up. I
Come
feel
on, give
like
it to
the
me.
human or the feminine or
Yes.
the woman really being betrayed and fooled by the patriarchy and waking up to her own naivete, I think is what many of us are going through, and I also feel personally attached
Well, I
to
feel
it.
differently.
Thank you, boss.
No, I absolutely love
Yeah.
that. And there's one specific question that I wanted to ask you is if you, Sandra, could give Debbie an advice in her journey right now, what would it be?
Hold on, let me take a note.
Yeah. What would it be? Oh, gosh. Jeez, man. I mean, I think Debbie's a pretty remarkable character because I just find her extremely brave. And that she trusts her. She's very confident in herself as a mother. And that is, as we know, the most important job. The most important job. So the fact that she has a lot of confidence, I don't really know how much to say to her. Also then, probably eventually, I think with also she and Mark to be a little bit more self-forgiving.
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark.
I will never work for you again. We're done.
You look amazing.
I don't know. Feels a little serious.